purpose for your life. And so your spirit was coming alive to the very purpose that God had created your life to be. And so you were embracing that, but it was coming by a revelation of the spirit inside. Can you see? And so then we're just undone. You know, Lord, this is so glorious. Can you see?
Yeah, I can feel it.
You can feel it now, because what's happening is the Spirit is taking you back to that place. And so He's taking you back to that, so you're reliving it right now, and now you're getting even more revelation as to what was going on.
I can feel it. Literally see my body right now, it's moving.
Yeah,
so powerful.
I can feel it too.
I can feel it, and that was the powerful movement in our church. I still remember it. I think it was in 2010. And from that day on, like, I grew up in the Lord, experiencing His presence even deeper. I feel so blessed.
In order to take hold of something, and you have to take hold of it in that time frame, otherwise it will miss a generation again. Okay, so those are just things that are there. I mean, you get all of that from Jonah. Situations was desperate. There was a time frame to embrace things, and that God had a man for the moment. Okay, and he found it difficult because it was going against everything that he knew about God. Because how could God bless these people, the Ninevites, who had ripped open their women and pulled out their babies? How could God bless them? Huh? And he struggled. He struggled with this revelation to go and preach to them, because he knew if he went and preached to them, they would repent. Huh? So, and then God, what does God do? He causes the tree to grow up over him. He becomes concerned for that. He says, you become concerned for that, but you weren't concerned for these people. And you were more concerned about that silly tree than you were about people's lives. And so, again, it's perspective, isn't it? Getting people to get a right perspective about what's going on. But it takes time, you know. At home, people call me king. They don't. Okay. At home, people call me Trevor. Some people struggle with that even in our church, particularly the black community. And the black community also struggle with it culturally, because the leader is the chief, and they're wanting to honor the chief. Okay? And so there's that aspect. And so they want to call you sir, and I said, no, I'm not Sir Trevor, my name is Trevor. Yeah, but pastor, but I'm not a pastor, because that's not my function. Okay? So again, can you see all of these things? So do we call you apostle? No, because I function in that gift. You don't always go and call the butcher every time you go to the shop. You start to get to know him, and you'll call him by his name. Yeah. Hey Bill, can you cut me some meat? You know? You don't say, hey butcher. You've been coming in here all this time, you still call me butcher. Don't you know my name? Can you see?
That's true.
And so here, so with us, we have learned, and listen, when I will be introduced, I may, Barnabas may say we have Apostle Trevor with it, and that's all it needs, because that is what I'm going to function as. Okay? But you don't